Dobar dan, ja sam Bojan Milovac.
Good day, my name is Boyan. We're out here on the login echo fields and today we'll talk about our sunflower production approach.
Seedbed preparation is crucial if you want uniform emergence later. Our fields have a high clay content, 55, 60, even 65%. And they dry very slowly, so it can be a real challenge to prepare the soil properly, especially on heavy clay soils as we've got here. On the first seedbed pass, you can't expect everything to be perfectly level, perfectly fine, and ready to sow. At least not on soil like this. As you can see here, there are still some clods. You can even see it here where the tractor passed. There are spots that aren't perfectly even. But that first pass is mainly to level the surface a bit, open and turn the soil so it dries out more easily and warms up faster. And tear out the first weeds that have already come up. Then we wait for the second flush of weeds and we'll knock that out with the second seedbed pass. We pay close attention to field traffic, meaning soil compaction. So we went with an Axion 920 tractor with dual rear tires. So far, that's been our best option, because it distributes the weight evenly across the surface and compacts the soil the least. Since the first pass is rarely perfect, one practice that's proven really good for us is working the seedbed on a diagonal. We do that only on the first pass. And as you can see here, you've got the regular working direction on this field, and you can also see the slight angle we've taken compared to it. And what we get from that is, when we come in with the second pass, we can fill in the uneven spots much better, especially the ones that show up now in these wet conditions. Why don't we use a harrow for the first preparation? Simple, because we are organic producers and we have to choose our weed control tools carefully. A harrow would let too many weeds slip through and we'd have a problem right from the start, while the seedbed cultivator handles that much better. Let me quickly show you the machine we're using for this. This is the Väderstad NZ Aggressive. The first interesting part is up front. Track eradicators. They go into the compacted wheelings and lift them back up. Then you've got a crossboard leveling section to level the surface. After that come the tines, spread across the full width, so they work the whole area and take out the weeds. Then those leveling blades come again, but in wet conditions like this they don't really have to work much. They do more of the job on the second seedbed pass. And at the end, those following harrows just spread the last clods out a bit. We're now in a field where the second seedbed pass has been done, and this plot is ready for sowing. As you can see, it's leveled much better. There aren't so many big clods anymore, and the key thing is, we've got a really nice seedbed. There's a firm base underneath, a finer structure on top, and even a bit of moisture. In organic farming, timing that second seedbed pass really matters. We run it one day, at most 2 days, before sowing for one simple reason. We eliminate all the weeds that are present in the field at that moment. Because if we did seedbed prep too early, the weeds would get an advantage, a head start over our crop.
We sow at a 70 centimeter row spacing at a depth of 4 to 5 centimeters. Our target plant stand is 62,000 plants per hectare. We're sowing untreated seed and we see two potential challenges right away. First, you might not be able to get the exact untreated seed you want because not every seed company is willing to leave it untreated. And second, maybe even bigger, there can be heavier wireworm pressure after sowing. Sunflowers are best sown when you've got a stable 10 to 12 degrees Celsius at the sowing depth because warmer soil speeds up emergence and reduces sensitivity to weeds and pests. We sow sunflowers with a Väderstad Tempo 8-row planter pulled by a Case Puma tractor with 220 horsepower. What's interesting is this: we installed the Furrow Force kit on this planter. It's a furrow closer and it seals the furrow much better on our lowland soil with a high clay content, where if it's a bit wet, the furrow can sometimes stay open, and with this kit we solve that problem. That's what sunflower sowing looks like on our farm. And what target plant stand are you going for when you sow? Until next time, take care.